Okay, this is Jeremy doing a CJ7 video like I always do on these so you can see exactly what you're getting. This is a 1985 CJ7 tub. The frame is still underneath it, and it's also rust free, in good shape, and whatnot. So just want to show you this if you were here in person. This was a Jeep that they had started to restore and whatnot, so I'll go all the way around it. I got photos of it too, but the photos are a little hard to see things just because we're kind of crammed in here with our other tubs sitting around it, and whatnot. So as far as the sides go, there's a little bit of a kind of a ripple, or not really a ripple, but something there. And then if you look in the back side, it's metal on the back, so it's not like it's been, I don't know if they had maybe somebody tried to pull something there or something, but that's that. Other than that, the sides are really clean through there. Definitely has some mud, it looks like, just where they've gone up the side of it to smooth it out to get ready to paint. The guy I got this from was pretty much ready to paint it. It's virtually, I mean, there's not a ton of mud on it. If you look on the back side, these are all the metal. I mean, it's not like they had rust through it or anything like that. I think it was just kind of to level it out, but body guys will know better than I will, whatnot. So other than that, that's all clean. This place here has got I'll just go ahead and, ouch, that's I don't know if it's got a little mud on the outside of that or if it's just the paint, but there. And then feeling on the back side, it's solid, so it doesn't go all the way through. Again, I don't know how they do this. It's got a little bit down here, just where it's probably with the fork. We'll use a fork with there. Maybe just move around the yard. Then there's the Jeep. So it's an authentic tub. This isn't like a repop or anything. So it's the real metal they use. Up here, it's all in good shape. Down through here. So this is just for the tub. This roll bar is welded in, which I'm not sure why they did that, but that is the case through here. And then it still has a bolt or two in it, but not anything huge. But as far as rust goes, I mean, this is all just dirt. You can see that area there's paint there, and then over here, if I kind of push out of the way, you can see just so you know, there's nothing hiding or anything. The floorboard's all solid. There's a little bit of a kind of where the seam of the metal or something is starting to come apart there. That side is the same way. I'll walk over there and show you it. That's again welded up there. And then if you want to look into the inner fender wells, they're all clean, solid, whatnot. There's a little bit of surface stuff going on here, but there's a hole there on that side, which probably is, yeah, right there. I think that's actually the way on the other side too, which is kind of something I see kind of standard on these guys. But again, I just want you to see what you're working with, if it's something that's worth you working on or not. This little seam here starting to come apart here, and then that's all solid through here. Again, another welded part of this roll bar there. Going up through the inner fenders, there's that area there too, and it does have a little bit of you can see it kind of flaking off there in that area. So that might be an area you want to address, just because it looks a little weaker. Definitely has some rot in that area. And then down in this, you can kind of see the seam there. The channel itself, it's got new body bushings on it, and I know he had this off of the frame at one time. We had to put it back on the frame when we moved it. So, and then this area just got some trash in it. You can see again nothing underneath that. There's that area that you can kind of see from this side. So it's solid all through here, and then it's the area that you can kind of see the other side is that right there. And then going up to this area, again, this is all, it's got, this actually needs to be painted or something because it's kind of bare metal, I think, there. Or might be primer at least. And then this side, you got the Jeep again here, up to the cowl. This is all in good shape. Firewall's in good shape. There's no holes on any of this. This is all surface. No cracks or no cancer or anything on that side, and whatnot. So, and then you got, of course, the grill, which is available separately, the frame. And then to give you an idea of my frames, and most of my frames are in tip-top shape, but I have a couple that are, so we have these frames here, and then these frames back there. Obviously the top one being the nicest one. Some of those are 5 frames, some of them are 7, so I'll have to do some measurements on them. But we don't use salt on our roads out here, so we don't get the rust issues unless they've ever been on the East Coast or Midwest, and we try not to buy stuff that has been. But you can take a look at the yard. This is mainly my Cherokee side of it over here. And then, and by the way, these do come fully crated. We have crates specially made so they're fully enclosed so they don't get damaged during shipping. Here's a CJ5 tub that's pretty rotted out. We have floorboards. Customer brought this in last week and did a trade deal with us. But for somebody doing a restoration on that's like a 70 Renegade 2, that wouldn't be too bad. And we don't sell those. If they get bad like that one with bad floorboards in them, we sell them next to nothing, a couple $100. Gets them out of our way. Axle here, got another pallets of axles there. See our wheels up over there. And we basically condensed this yard from 3 acres down to that. So you can see all my tubs back there. Those are all YJ and TJ tubs, a couple JK. CJ tubs are extremely rare and hard to find in good shape. They don't come in very often, and when they do, they're usually not in great shape. I don't save very many of them. I cut out what I want on them and then part ways with them. So the old owners, before I bought this place, were buying a lot of wrecks. That's why you see a wreck here. I don't buy wrecks. I buy running and driving Jeeps, other than CJs. Sometimes come in not running and driving. But I typically don't like buying vehicles that have been in accidents because we can't salvage all the parts on them. We can't warranty the parts very well either. So if there's any other parts you can think of, I probably am your guy to call. You got tires over there. And then going inside, we put all our mechanical stuff. We got brand new engines for the new Jeeps, and then some old used ones there. LJ, this one sold last week. It's getting shipped to Idaho. Transmissions, transfer cases galore. You pretty much name it, brand new lights. And then we're basically getting all of our individual bins set up. So we'll do small parts, bolts, exhausts, AC pumps, alternators, you name it. So anyway, I appreciate you taking the time and watching the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, like to get a hold of us anyway, you can do it 2 ways. It's 303-666-9020. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. We're closed Sunday, Mondays. Our hours are Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 7 Mountain Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, you're going to be 2 hours ahead of us. And if you're on the West Coast, you're an hour behind us. Central Time, you're an hour ahead of us, and so forth. So we may change our hours so we're a little bit more, right now, if you're East Coast, we don't open up for you till noon. So, but it is what it is. We have limited staff out here. So that's one thing. And then the other thing is you can call us, so you can also email us, jeepsunlimitedUSA@gmail.com. That's JEEPSUNLIMITEDUSA@gmail.com. It's hard to say hard to spell without seeing it in front of me. But anyway, so there's many ways to get a hold of us, and our website just launched, and you'll be able to buy parts off that here soon, but you can go on there for information, and that's jeepsunlimited.net. Okay? Again, I appreciate you taking the time, and if you're interested in the CJ7 tub or any other things that I pass by, feel free to give me a holler, and we'll get you all settled up. Thanks a lot.